finally going to be starting on the Tungsten build. We have a Stage 3 Randy 68, and as you can tell, it's very white. These aren't normally white, but of course they did a white one for us, and especially considering the Tungsten truck is going to be pretty much all white stuff. I know you guys are really surprised at our...
Crazy, right?
Let's do a powder reveal. Y'all ready? Oh, wow.
No way.
I'm not ready for that. New color. We need like an achievement thing to come on screen. New color on there.
You know what? We should have done teal, boss.
Well, okay, so...
I had to.
Yeah. That's what everyone said when we first bought it. You gotta do teal. But, yeah, we got that. We got a alien silver backplating. So the color theme on this truck is going to be white and alien silver to keep like the brush trim on the truck. Then we're going to do brushed wheels and some other things. But we got this Stage 3 Randy's. We've been dying to get it in. We're tired of seeing it in the floor. So that's one of the goals for today. And I believe this morning the boys got the air dog on it. Just waiting on it to finish draining out all the fuel so we can put the sump on, run on the lines. And then we're going to start doing the fun stuff. We got studs, valve springs. I know Bubba loves valve springs.
Yeah, don't bother me a bit.
Right now it doesn't, because there's so much room. But now when everything's in there doing valve springs, it is not a fun job. But we gotta we're waiting on a manifold. As you can see, we'll take them around. Show them the engine bay. She's
What's left?
yeah, a little.
She's a little empty.
I'm gonna use the word narrower because it doesn't make sense. So,
Anyway, Jenny Craig.
anyways, what?
Weight loss.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so we got obviously removed the passenger battery, removed the factory turbo because. Bleh.
Yeah. Because it was having issues.
Yes, because the turbo went down, so this is what we call preventative maintenance.
This is all preventative maintenance. That's all we're doing here.
Honestly, it's the best thing ever the work truck's ever heard of, because all the things that don't work on her are coming out of this truck. And realistically, I mean, it'll all fit, so.
Yeah.
This work truck's about to get some new parts.
Ain't nothing wrong with the work truck at wow. She's fine.
Except the transmission.
And the trailer brakes and the
And the trailer
ABS
brakes
and the turbo. It tries to
And
shift into
it
full
tries
drive.
to shift into full drive on interstate. But it's a good truck.
She's a dandy.
You couldn't buy it from me if you wanted to. I'd take an offer.
You had to whisper on the wrong side.
So, also the boys this morning, check it out. Peterbilt, she's in the bay. She is washed. I'm very happy about that. That's all you're getting on the Peterbilt now. We got another video coming to that, and hopefully we're gonna have some interior parts. Also, if you notice, there was 2 turbo covers on the blanket. Taters. Anyways, yeah, the boys powder coated this morning.
Yeah, broke it down, pulled everything out, put it in our oven, put it all back together before the sun even rose.
When did we get an oven?
Over there outside with the carport is a
Pretty. Joey's company car's gone. He bought a fucking oven and didn't even tell me.
Dang.
Anyway, so we're gonna get
sandblaster.
We're gonna get this fan slapped in. We got some good fluid for this one, actually. We got some hot shot fluid that just came in.
Yeah, we got
So-
some Fram ATF.
Yeah, some frame. No, hot shots. Come on, man. We're gonna get this thing slapped in. We're gonna quit talking about it, though.
Somebody talked to Joey about his rock lights. He's done.
Joey wanted credit for his rock light job, and he wanted to talk about it. Joey, take it away.
So we got 3 FP Forge LED rock lights. They're available on the site, all tied together with one wire, and then we're gonna put plugs on these because we're not crazy. Plugs on
I
everything.
thought you were going a different word.
I was, and I
Then you realized
fixed
we
it.
were on camera.
But yeah, those are the rock lights. We're gonna do probably 24 underneath the whole truck. That's pretty average for this size.
That's a lot for a street truck. Anyone wondering the suspension setup too? This thing is going to be lowered. It's going to be stock springs in the front. We're going to do some adjustments on the rear bags to get it to come down. So it's going to be more ride like a factory truck, which is going to be nice because it's going to drive really good. Plus, we're doing 2612s on the truck, so it's not going to ride like dog shit.
Yep.
Yeah. But we're going to get to work. We're going to quit talking. See you, bye. All right, so they got the air doge in. You'll notice that thing's kind of tucked nice and away here. It's time to put the flex plate in. Bub, what do you think?
Wait. Can I be like Joey? Did you notice how nice I did this?
Hey,
Wait.
show me what you did.
This is riv nutted to the frame, pal. Ain't no sandwich plate.
Wow.
You know. Where'd you get that? I ain't gonna lie, Joey's the one that said it. Joey, shut up and go do rock lights.
Joey, you're supposed to be doing rock lights right now. You just showed the class your project. Let him show his.
He can't. He's like a stepbrother that I hate and never wanted.
Joey literally, like, he sees a camera and runs across the parking lot.
They used to be a joke, but now he's pretty serious.
Yeah, he's pretty consistent with it. Yeah, they did used to be a joke when you weren't around, Joey. We don't talk about you when you're not around.
I definitely said it to his face. But...
I've definitely said it on camera.
Hey, man.
I mean, let's just take a moment in silence for one of our favorite sponsors we've ever had and one of our favorite companies to ever work with.
James, love you, baby.
James,
You're the best.
CJ.
CJ, yes.
Yeah, CJ's good too. Everybody else, I think there's a Mason there. I'm really bad at names. I think there's 2 Masons actually.
You know what? Love you, miss you. We love
Anyways,
you
they send us T-shirts and anything else we ever have desired. So we're just gonna keep stroking your air dog right here. But only thing I'm gonna say that makes the 4th gen not as cool as a 5th gen. You gonna know what I'm talking about right now.
Which part?
There's only 8.
That's true. Yeah.
5th gen cranks have 10 crank bolts, just so you know. That's the difference. That's the reason that flex plate right there. Joey, are you acting? Look, he literally came into frame to clean a random spot on the frame.
Before we were filming.
Okay. So that random spot on that frame just needed clean.
He threw dirt on it just to clean it.
he spit on it when we weren't looking. He's like, this spot's dirty. I got to come back.
I'm also really glad that we're not 48 swapping it, so we don't have to like grind the crank and stuff too.
Oh, yeah. We don't have to do that. Yeah, so there's this little bevel right here that you have to grind off if you're going to a 48. And you also have to change this adapter plate. But, yeah, fun facts. We're going to get this trans in. We also need to take this off and knock that rear freeze plate out for the coolant bypass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta do that.
But we're going to get to work. We got a lot of parts coming in today, and we need to get this trans in. And I'm going to get out of the way. Joey, you about got that one spot clean?
Yeah.
That you just
to another spot.
Okay. Anyways, dang, this frame cleans up nice.
It really does.
I want to point out how clean this truck is. I mean, this is a 7-year-old truck.
For an 18 model with 300,000 miles, really? No.
Yeah. Considering it's got 190,000 miles, it cleaned up really well. No, she's only got 70, guys, and the original VIN. All right, so we had some parts that came in a little bit earlier than we thought they would. But we got a fleece coolant bypass, and anyone that's building a truck that they want to look nice, they have 2 versions of this kit. They have a version that is we buy the one for the 5.9 manual trucks because it gives you the old style, like thermostat, like spacer, and it looks a lot cleaner in my opinion. And then they have it with a stainless hose or a black hose. But their newer style one is like a cast water neck with a fitting on the side of it. Not really a fan of that, especially on like a show truck. So we got their coolant bypass. Anyone that doesn't know what a coolant bypass does, this actually ports more coolant to your back cylinders. So the cooling is better on the back cylinders because your coolant the flow of your coolant is not very good on cylinder 5 and 6. So this helps them out. But we got that. Got valve springs. Those are always fun to put in. We'll go over them later. And then we have some manifold studs and some ARP 625 head studs. Because if you put 425s in it, what are you doing? What are you doing, bud? You doing some line? Just got done doing the sump, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, got our sump from old Air Doge. I really think they should put an E at the end of the logo. It would be a lot cooler. They should change it from the dog to the Doge. Insert Air Doge, I mean. She a heavy girl?
She is now.
Got the triple disc Randy's converter. I don't know why it's not white. I'm gonna have to say something to him about that.
Can I ride on it before I put it in there?
I think we have to write a message, but I have it in mind. All right, Bob. Joey's over there doing rock lights. He can't hear us. He can't see us.
Yeah, he can't.
What do you choose to write? Okay. Chat, this is upside down for you, but I think you can read it. Okay, my turn.
It says Joey is hay.
Joey loves to eat hay. That also says Joey is gay.
And that's a fact.
All right. Back to the serious stuff. Joey, hey, we're going to ride on this converter. I don't know if you heard or not. Would you like to write a message?
I heart Joey.
Sure.
We both wrote really kind-hearted messages about our coworkers. And we would like for you to write one about us.
Quit working. You look like you about broke a sweat right then. Come here.
Hey, clean that frame off, actually.
Yeah, he's still been wiping the frame 20 minutes later. Actually, it's been about 2 hours, but god dang, that's a pretty unit right there.
I didn't write that.
That actually came Randy's did that when they built the converter.
Dang.
They did you dirty. I'm sorry.
All right. Let me think.
Cancel the sponsorship. You have to think about
What
this, Joey.
about
Bubba is my favorite.
I mean, if you put Bubba's gay, it's kind of...
Air Doge. Alligator.
You're just trying to suck up.
I don't know. He's just. Thank you, Air Doge, for Joey's pump. He's trying. All right, Joey wrote a very mean thing. We're not. We had to undo that because Joey's not aware that we love everybody. But let's get this converter on, bud. One thing I want to teach the kids. I learned this the hard way. I'm gonna rat on myself. When I was 16, I put a trans in, and I did not know you had to put a converter on and spin it on. So I'm gonna let you guys learn from my mistakes because that was about a $4,000 mistake. Oh, Joey, that time of the month?
I did feel it.
Yeah, you did, bub. Yeah, you did. Oh, okay. So when you put the converter on the input shaft, you're gonna spin it, and you're gonna hear about 3 plops, and she's gonna push onto there, and then you want, yeah, there it went. There, that was the money shot.
That was the money shot.
Yeah.
That was 4 clicks.
Dang. All right, give her a couple more spins. You want to give her a couple spins, make sure she spins on. Interesting noises at the current moment. It must be Joey's handwriting on there.
That's probably what it is.
Joey queefed a little bit. He got excited. He got excited. Okay. Maybe that's why the transmissions are red, so when you spill the fluid, you don't notice it. Because this white one, it's very apparent.
You know how to tell if Joey spilled something?
It's on the floor still?
It's still there.
Okay, yeah.
Got him. You can't say that's not true, Joey.
We need to go up anymore, or we good?
No, we run. This is the worst driving transjack ever.
Oh, man. Don't you talk about Carly like that.
She does whatever she wants.
Son of a biscuit. Yeah, she doesn't go whatever way you want her to. That's for damn. I need air, Captain. Shall we write something funny on the flex plate?
The people that take this trans out are gonna have a field day.
That's the point.
Now we gotta make their job a little more fun. I'm about it.
Always date it.
What is today?
Actually, I don't know.
8.
Oh, I know the date. Hold on.
Today's definitely the 9th.
Oh, pretty close.
See that date? That's FP Truck Fest. You better be there. It's gonna be the rowdiest truck show you've ever been to.
You're ugly. You are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Alrighty. Ready, chat?
Send it.
Do you want to put your coolant bypass on first?
I could care less. It don't really matter. I done got the freeze plug out, so it's
Okay. We'll move this strand.
not gonna kill it either way.
Okay, we got both of our dowels in. Yes, sir. Alright.
Go back out there.
What the hell?
Oh yeah.
What the hell, Yante? Now we go back to the olden times. This is how Peepaw put transmissions in.
Peepaw used to stay down transmissions and put them up on his knees.
Like a real man.
Yeah.
Peepaw didn't put rock lights on his shitters.
Nope.
Joey. My truck though.
How did everyone know?
What we look like, bub? What we need?
I need to twist towards you.
Oh, buddy.
She's getting close.
We need back, forth.
Twist down a little bit. Maybe a little too far.
I'm actually not near over here. Hold on. I'm going up with it.
Oh, we got this back.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh, let's go.
not close over there, but
I'm actually very close. Can I has a bolt, please, sir? Now, come back 20 minutes later. We're not going to bore y'all with putting transmission bolts in.
how much?
All right, guys, so we have everything off the tungsten truck. We got the stock injectors out, the stock push rods, the fuel rail, all the rockers off. We're getting everything out of the way pretty much to start doing not only head studs, push rods, valve springs, and some S&S injectors and S&S pump. But we got to pretty up this engine bay. That was already done a little bit of prettying up because the factory has this big plastic piece right
That's
here.
a must on every single. I don't care if you have a stock truck. That's a must.
We kind of do it on, I think, everything that comes in here now, especially when we're doing battery deletes, because there's a battery cable that runs through that. We get rid of that crap.
You don't need that.
We're going to go to single battery on this truck. Obviously, 2G swap, pretty manifold, lots of nice things. But we're going to get everything out of the way, get the side of the engine prepped, and we're going to get a little bit of paint on it, pretty it up. And as you can see, we're missing a couple things. Boys got out of hand this morning. The axles on this truck, they were in really good shape for a stock truck.
Yeah.
Like I said, this thing is very, very nice, but we were already about to take the radius arms off, and we were like 4 bolts away from just pulling the axles.
Yeah, so like after radius arms, all we had left was a shock and a track bar.
So why wouldn't we go ahead and pull them out? We're going to put some type of coating on them so that in 5 years, this truck looks flawless underneath like it did from the factory. But yeah, besides that though, like this truck really doesn't need any of this stuff. It's just like, it's kind of, we're a little picky when it comes to like that.
It's a snowball
It's a
effect.
snowball effect.
While you're
though.
in there, might as well.
While we're doing a leveling kit, might as well powder the axles.
Yeah.
It's kind of a snowball effect of let's build the truck. But everything else is sent off the paint, the mirrors, the fender flares. Obviously, this truck had the mud flaps on it, like I had told y'all. So the fender flares had to not only be repaired, but they needed to be repainted. And then we did end up doing a roll pan in the rear. So the roll pan is that paint right now, but check out that hitch. Big Hitch Products. I think Worley owns them. I don't know. The boys over at Worley hooked me up with that. But yeah, the huge hitch too. That thing looks pretty beefy. I think we need one of those on Sally.
I do too.
Oh, we're wanting to sled pull Sally, but I think I just remembered. Does Sally have a hitch?
She does. It's way back yonder.
Well, we did
actually,
just-
I think the hitch is still in it. Because then we towed it with the hitch.
Okay, yeah, the hitch
left
is
it
still
in.
on that truck. Okay, but if that hitch breaks, because remember we had one truck with cracked hitch from sled pulling. If that hitch breaks, we're gonna put one of these on there because that's a beefy boy right there.
Wait, are we going to try and hang weights on the front of Sally?
I don't know. How many heifers you know?
I know where a big weight is setting.
Oh, we still have that.
Yeah,
Dude, I don't know how we'd mount that on the front.
I do.
We're pulling in the street class though. So if you think you're a man and you can outpull Sally, the Livingston County Fair, which is our local fair, if you're local, don't be surprised if you see Sally there entered in the street class because it is a street truck.
Technically. Joey said he's pulling too, so everybody.
Oh
Joey
yeah,
up.
Joey wants to pull.
Joey said pull your truck, and I was like, with my 2 leaves, what? You want my tire to touch
You'd
the
be
bed?
fine. We'll make bump stops for yours.
No.
Yours has bolt-in bump stops.
I seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if we get 3,000 likes on this video, we will bully Bubba into pulling his truck.
That's wrong. I'm pretty headstrong. I don't really get bullied into doing much.
We'll throw insurance on it if it breaks anything.
It's got full coverage, man.
No, I meant like if you get 3,000 likes on the video and you break anything,
I ain't pulling it.
comment. Does Bubba need it? Does Bubba need? We're.
Oh wait, here's Joey. Talk about your rock pots.
Oh yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Talk about your action rap that's about to happen. That's any level pulling up.
I think we should do a gentleman's bet. I think I'll pull further than you.
You think you'll pull further than Sally? Mm-hmm. You're high.
I wish.
On camera, bro.
Casual Joe.
Casual Joey. That's about what I expected. Gentleman's bet. You know, I keep winning these gentleman's bets. I'd like to do another.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm not.
Okay,
I've won the past 4, bro.
I'll put $20 on it that I pull further than you.
$20 deal. Locked in. All right.
You owe me 25. Don't forget.
I do owe you.
You owe him money right now?
I had to pay for his dent repair yesterday.
I was $25 short.
Well, all I got to say is you better win that $20.
I don't know.
I'm counting on you.
And then Bubba needs his money back. You better fucking win, brother. Because if I get it, it's going, well, to Taco Bell. Let's just be honest. But, all right, we're going to get to work. Head studs and stuff, kind of a little bit boring. We'll just get past that. But we're gonna get to work installing the rest of the parts on this truck. All right, so we got the bag truck in here. And you're probably wondering, what could we possibly be doing to this thing? But it's actually nothing to do with this truck. We're going to be taking the wheels off of this truck because I'm going to get a new set coming. I want to do something besides the polish on this truck. Maybe do some color on the wheels, like some white or something, and some brushed accents, not sure. But we are actually going to be pulling these wheels off to use on this truck. And we're going to get these brushed. So, got to pull them off, send them to Chad over to Alpine Customs, get them brushed. But we're going to go ahead and get the truck on the lift. We got some other things we wanted to address, like one of the ABS sensors wasn't working right. And then we still need to get the AC charged on this, boys, because let me tell you, it is a hot mofo in that thing.
Yeah, that it probably is.
Hasn't had the AC charged in it since I've owned it because it's only been a show truck. And the condenser was actually on back order for like a year.
Took us forever to find one, and then we didn't even fill it up with
Yeah, we finally did get a condenser, and then we didn't fill it up. So,
We can't hear though. It takes
Yeah, it tastes like a special free.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it takes the special type of Freon in these newer trucks, and so our R134A machine will not do it. Yeah, take that sticker off, boy. Good shit. All right, we're gonna get these wheels off, get these tires popped off. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We all throw an ounce at it.
Yeah. I really shouldn't have thrown that. That's a really expensive knife. I custom ordered this myself for my birthday, and then I broke it, and it's got it in great. Anyways, I really shouldn't have thrown this one. Oh, I'll take this one. This one looks really hard to open, Joey. That's you.
Sounds good.
Now, did you bring your own knife this
I
time?
bought my own
Okay,
knife.
okay.
Liar.
All right. Well, we have a lot of parts that just came in for, I think, maybe some Peterbilt parts. I know a lot of these are Corchin parts, but it's pretty much like Christmas all the time around here sometimes.
Almost every other day. At least.
Every other day we get like a bunch of parts coming in. So Christmas is pretty disappointing these times of the year.
Confetti.
Oh my God, I've always wanted one of those.
Eat it.
All right, well this is all we wanted. Good, throw the rest away.
Put that on Moby's head.
That's a do-rag.
Look shit up. Watch his locks.
Oh
I'll
God.
hit you with
He's
it.
already had lustrous locks once.
Shut your mouth.
Ooh, okay. I know what this
Little
is.
boys room I can use?
Yeah, over there by the wheels.
They sent us some raw junk metal with our confetti. What are we gonna do with this?
I ordered a whole box of confetti and threw metal in there.
They sent us random metal.
The metal must be the packing. Okay, so we got holster that thing. I really don't want to lose any of this, but so I'll show chat what this is real quick though. I really think everyone should know about these.
Sure, Joey.
I'm gonna guess that was a big sticker.
No, it's instructions.
Instructions on how to steal a big sticker.
Just instructions.
All right, let's show chat. We got a clamp, we got a fitting, and we got one more fitting. Check this out. So I think every truck needs this because the factory one's ugly. But if you will look at this, Shimano makes a really nice one too. There's a couple of different companies that make kits. Fleece makes a nice one too. I just think this one looks the best. But your factory heater hose right here has like a push lock. So this actually replaces it and it goes to like an AN style fitting. And these fittings are really nice and really pretty. So just a cheap little thing. I think these are like, well, they're not really that cheap. They're like $100, but good truck line. Let's get back to unboxing. All right, show them your fire starter.
This is my fire starter.
Instructions.
Along with confetti or
Along with brackets to go with our confetti.
Yeah. They didn't send not one sticker.
Man,
that's crazy.
That's a big sticker too.
That's crazy.
I want to know how many stickers I never knew about. Never mind. I don't want to know.
Take a look at our toolboxes and our coolers. You'll find out.
You know, every day, I do see their toolboxes get more stickers on it, and I'm like, dang.
Brother, I filled up like a whole
Let's
backpack
just,
full
let's
of
just wait for him to leave. That's pretty loud. All right, Joey, show the class.
This is what it looked like.
Yeah, what look?
That's what a 3-link. It's actually pretty similar to the rear setup on the bag truck.
It should. You need to borrow Bubba's knife?
No, I don't need. I was just.
Just lay them out on the ground. Let's spread her.
Yeah.
When we say that. All right. You unpack it, though. That's gonna take you a little while.
Shouty.
That's not short. That's average, Joey. Leave it alone. It's actually quite large.
Hey, Joey. I bet you his long length minds it just fine.
Whoa!
What is it?
Don't worry about it.
What is it?
Yeah, warheads. He sent candy.
Oh. Good thing I don't like them. So, we got some Fox shocks, Fox stabilizer. Also, this is the rear. I think what we're gonna do on the shocks, so these are just the normal brushed ones. They hopefully don't have the stickers on them already. Oh, I hit myself in the nuts.
Damn,
Dude,
you get that trash? You get that trash about those
Okay.
box stickers.
Anyway, so these are the normal brushed Foxes, and they should maybe have a sticker on them already, but we're gonna peel them off, and we're gonna do, obviously we're doing brush wheels, and silver and white is the theme, so we're gonna do white versions of the stickers. Nothing crazy, just
That
simple.
might be a copyright issue, but I think it's fine.
It doesn't matter.
It's not until you talk about it.
Wow, I had to bring it up. If I get a letter,
Fox, if you're watching this, know we did it.
I'm pretty sure it's fine. So we got 5 shocks, well, 4 shocks and stabilizer, and then the 4th tape box here. This looks like Peterbilt Brothers parts. It's like I think we should buy Christmas.
We didn't hire him for his brain, if you're wondering.
You know, Joey, there's a whole box of like suspension parts, and the last thing left in it is a bag, which would obviously be the hardware. Why open it?
Well, because I wanted to see the hardware.
Found it.
Well, there it is.
Next week, we're going to be like, where's that bushing?
This is not ours. I bet this is Bruce's. My bad, Bruce.
It says shit to Blake Fitzgerald on the backside. Make sure that's right.
Blake Fitzgerald? Shift to 4 state trucks.
Shift to Fitzgerald, Blake, and then RX.
Well, this is not at all what I ordered. I can promise you that. This looks like a Coronado grill. All right, we're gonna return that. We don't want that to go.
Now we might use that one day.
Yeah.
Let's put it in storage.
Not in my lifetime. Let's put it in the attic. We'll need that for a build. It's my favorite saying. We'll use this one day.
Put it in the attic.
And then we trip over it about 5 times, and I say, why do we have this? Throw this away.
And then Blake says, who the heck put that there?
Yeah, because I trip over it, and then I'm mad that I tripped over it. What? No, they changed their coolant tanks.
You know what? I like it.
I don't. Womp womp. What the hell?
You don't like that? Dude, that's going to tuck back in there.
Okay, yeah, this may be better.
That's going to be, I like it.
Yeah.
And all you're gonna see is the little spout that comes up by the cow.
All right, we'll let her pass, please. I did love the OG coolant tanks, though. They did look so
Let me
clean.
test it real quick.
What do you want to test?
Just it.
I thought you were
falling
going
in
to
there.
like put water in it. I was like, hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll fill it with water.
All right, you know, I'm down. Let's see. Let's see if Fleece's new product actually fits. We're not sponsored. We can say what we want.
That's just someone that's sponsored it. So.
Imagine it goes on that.
I'm gonna lie, this is 10 times better.
Brother, look at that.
This is 10 times better than the old one.
That's so nice.
All right, good shit, Fleece. We'll let this one pass.
So this have to go to the powder.
We're still mad though.
Are we gonna powder?
Oh yeah. Has to go to powder. Oh no. No threads, all nipples. We're good. All tips. Okay. Let's just start our powder pile right here, boys. Is there face plates for those, Joey?
Yeah, they're right here. It's in the hardware bag.
It is brushed stainless.
They gotta get powder. And that one has to get straight.
So Joey dropped it.
Joey.
Where's it?
Okay.
We knew that. We just didn't even say it.
All right, that's all that's in this big box. Oh, I got hose.
What, no koozie, no sticker?
No, I didn't see a koozie or a sticker.
We got a koozie. We got a koozie.
There's a hardware box over here. We may need to look in.
Oh, I bet it is.
This is a test if it's a real American-made part. Koozie and a sticker. Round of applause. Clap for Fleece. Good job, Fleece. All right, back to the main objective.
19 of them koozies.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do something with them. We have a lot of them.
We are. We're gonna stack them and keep them and put them in storage.
Okay, what else we got? Yes, sir. All right, so on a 2500, obviously it's a 4-link rear, and it has a cool spring in the rear. So this actually makes the lower link longer and gives you like a traction bar look. It's called the Far From Stock Relink Kit. Also, huge thank you to Far From Stock. They got us these bars in like what, 2 days?
Yeah, just a couple days.
I was gonna say, I think you ordered it mid last week. So.
No, that was this week.
Yeah, no, he talked about ordering.
Talked about
I
ordering
talked about
Friday.
it on Monday. I believe I talked to them on Tuesday, and they were here on Thursday.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good timing. So we got, these need to go to powder. We're gonna do white on the bars, obviously, and then any of the face plates will be silver, just for a little bit of accent. And then all the front 4-link will be white. Yes, guys, we know we're pretty basic with the colors, but it looks good. Can't help it. It just looks good. It's clean. So that should wrap up this video, though. We gotta send a bunch of parts to powder. We gotta take the wheels, we gotta take the tires off the wheels, and we have to get our new tires ordered because we are gonna go up a little bit on the tire size on that setup. But appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. 3,000 likes, and we will bully Bubba into the truck pool.
There is no bully.
He's gonna do it. Hey, if you wanna come see us too, you coming?
To the fair? I'll be at the fair.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna get Bubba to come to the fair. Joey will be there pulling, and we'll probably film a YouTube video over there.
Oh, that's great.
All right, see y'all.